Okay. So we are on to the last of the squares for your project, and this is the graph. So the best thing to do to start out your graph is on your device is to go to Desmos.com. So you will take yourself to Desmos.com, and then you will go to the graphing calculator. When you're here on your graphing calculator, you can then type in your function. So on one of the examples, my function was I was going to first take this, and then I was going to square it. So on this, you can then graph this however you'd like. So if you ever want to check the points, you can kind of put these points and it'll kind of tell you where it's going. You can zoom in and out. Be careful. Sometimes you'll zoom really far out. I can see how it never goes underneath the x-axis. It's never negative, and you can do this. For my particular example, I then made a graph and I just drew it by hand. For my scale, I counted by ones on the x-axis and fives on the y-axis. If you count by ones and ones or however you do it, is fine if you're going to hand draw it. After that, then I described it. I said this is nonlinear and it's both increasing and decreasing. I should also go on to say that there, right, the x intercept. If I look at where the x-intercept, it crosses the x-axis at -2, 0, and it has a y-intercept at, right, it crosses here, and that's at 0, 9. So that's good to know. And on Desmos, when you're there, you can kind of click right on it, and it should tell you, yep, there it is, 0, 9, right? And I can see that there's a point. If I get it really, really well, then it'll actually put a point there, right? There it is, and I made a little point there. All right, let's look at the other one just to do one more. And if I was going to screenshot it to get in here, for my other function, I need to pull up the keyboard, and it told me I was going to square root. Inside the square root, I was going to do 2x plus 1, and there's my graph. I can see where there's that x-intercept at -5, 0. I see my y-intercept, and I'm going to go ahead and screenshot this. Now this will vary depending on your device. If you are on a Chromebook, I believe it is Shift, and then there is like a box with a little bar. You can Google your device, say screenshot on, and say what kind of, on a Chromebook or whatever else. I'll leave some additional information on screenshotting. On a Macintosh, you could hit Command-Shift-4, and it brings up a little screenshot tool. And depending on how you do this, for mine, when I screenshot, it comes into a little corner, and I can drag it onto my screen. And there it is. For some of them, you can go to Insert and then Image. And if you have screenshotted, when you insert the image, it should be on your drive. You could also take a picture with, if your Chromebook has a camera, you should be able to hold it up there and you can do a camera. If you have questions on how to do this, please let myself or Joe know, and we can help you out getting a screenshot into your doc. All right, good luck.